Welcome everyone, once again to one of our Pong Prudent interview series. We're joined now by Leonard, who is the Chief Executive Officer of a good friend and sponsor of USA Table Tennis. That's Diamond Wipes, who is obviously a company that is heavily involved in a very important part of the effort in America and the world to try to combat the pandemic of COVID-19. First of all, Lance, let me welcome you to our Pong Prudent interview series.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate the opportunity to chat with you.
Well, you were just telling me off the air here that you had just started with Diamond Wipes in late February of 2020. It was certainly an opportune moment to take that position there with a company so instrumentally important in the effort in fighting this pandemic and the virus. And your timing really couldn't have been better.
Well, it was very fortunate, and I had no idea heading into this role that that we would play such a big part in help provide sanitizing products to all of our customers in need. It's been, as you said, quite a whirlwind, and we're really trying to work around the clock to get whatever we can out the door and be part of the solution. So it has been a crazy few months, but we're happy to be able to be a small part of the overall solution to the problem.
You know, when we talked with Eve earlier, she talked about how important it was to keep your plants up and open. So you all were actually on the forefront of what I would call the preventative measures of a company that had to, a very important element, had to keep going. One of the elements of the business is that to keep producing and having your facilities stay up and running. So I imagine since day one of this pandemic, you all have been very concerned about protecting the health and well-being of your employees.
Well, nobody could have anticipated this. So we were caught a bit flat-footed. And you're right, our first concern and our biggest concern is making sure that we keep our employees safe and healthy. And fortunately, we've been an essential business, and that's allowed us to stay operational. Because we do have so many employees, it's been a challenge at times because we want to make sure that those that are in the greatest risk factor are taken care of, and we're making sure that we're keeping everybody safe and working on a flexible schedule for those that may have had some pre-existing conditions. But we put a lot of safeguards into our operation, and every day we take a look at what's happening and try to see what the CDC is saying and making sure that we're exceeding all of the recommendations they have to keep everybody here and happy and safe. So it's been, again, something you can't plan for. Well, we hadn't planned for it. And now that we're heading into, I think it's the third or fourth month, I think we've been able to really adjust and do everything that we can to stay up and running. And so it's been a big part of the success over the last several months is making sure that we have a healthy workforce.
Diamond Wipes has been a very important sponsor for USA Table Tennis. We actually wear the logo on our national team jerseys. And a big part of Diamond Wipes is the fact that you guys are American manufacturers. It's my understanding you have a plant in Chino, California, one in Ohio as well. So it is product that is made here in the United States of America and with American workers, and obviously very important to the economy of our country.
Yeah, it's something that we've always, considered one of our points of differentiation, and actually our strength is that we try to use as many suppliers as we can that are domestic, and we have both of the facilities here. It's interesting because while we're very much a U.S.-based company and we supply most of our end users that are here domestically, we have a really interesting, diverse workforce, and you bring a lot of cultures into the company, and it's one of the things that makes us proud to be part of USA Table Tennis is that we have a lot of people that work here that are very familiar with the sport, and it's something that they're proud of being a part of. So it's a nice blend. It's a blend of being able to have a really solid domestic business kind of wrapped around a very diverse work culture from all over the world, from Latin America, from Asia, from Europe. So it's a nice place to come to work every day and see people from different walks of life that participate in growing our business.
You know, and speaking with Eve as well, it seemed like gender equity was very important in your organization as well. Very important that women play a big role. Obviously, Eve played a huge role in the organization. It seems like it's been around since the beginning when the Diamond Wipes came into being.
Yeah, you know, all those, you know, again, diversity and the opportunity for us to take advantage of you know, again, a diverse workforce is something we think is a real benefit to the company. We still, our president, we have multiple members of our leadership team are female. Our ownership is still female, majority owned. And it's what given us, you know, again, a certain advantage in the way that we do business by having the ability to really get the best talent from all walks of life and bring a unique perspective to the business. And I think that's what makes this company so great.
Mark Thompson here, Pong Prudent interview series with Lance Leonard, the Chief Executive Officer of Diamond Wipes. And I would imagine that innovation in your organization, in your business, very important. You're looking obviously at an extremely unique set of circumstances that we have going on in the world right now with respect to COVID-19. Has it spurred innovation within your company, thinking about other products that you may develop, get on the marketplace that may help people as we go forward here?
Yeah, Mark, it absolutely has, and it was some out of convenience and some out of necessity. You know, one of the things that we realized right away is that not only were we going to have to step up and make sure that we have all the machines running and all the, you know, the people that we need to keep the business running around the clock, but our suppliers did as well. And so we did have some, you know, some challenges in that area where we just weren't prepared, both in our operation and in our supply chain. So we've had to be innovative, and we've had to look at packaging alternatives and other products that could address the needs of the consumer and the change in the shift in the demand for sanitizing products. We really built this company by being flexible, really being able to do a lot of different products, have a lot of machinery that can do some very unique packaging. Really, it was, you know, if you look at kind of overall turnover, cosmetics and OTC was a big part of our business. We've had to shift and adapt and make on the fly, make some changes. We're doing a lot more sanitizing products. A lot of those were done in canisters because that's what's typical for end users to use. And now we've developed single sachets and pouches and different product and packages, just because that's what the consumer needs right now, whether it's a big facility trying to keep people safe, or whether it's you know, somebody at home that is just trying to wipe down their counters or clean their hands and keep their family healthy. So it has brought us some interesting new packaging and product innovation, and we're going to continue to explore that. The one thing that's been interesting is this is not a short-term spike. I mean, this really is the new world we're living in, and will be for quite some time. The use of gel, hand gel, and sanitizing products and antibacterial wipes are really going to be a big part of the future on how people you know, clean their offices, their houses, their sports venues. Everything has really changed for us, and it's going to be here to stay.
Yeah, it's interesting that COVID-19 obviously is something that nobody wanted, and we're very happy when ultimately a vaccine is developed and that we're able to get beyond it. But I think you're right. I think that habits have changed in America and the world that are never going to go back, particularly with respect to sanitization products. And it seems like that is the best. I mean, honestly, the best possible scenario for Diamond Wipes is that we get through this particular pandemic that we're dealing with right now, and then get to the other side where, you know, that human beings are going to just be more conscious of being clean and sanitized.
Yeah, you know, you said it right. I mean, nobody planned on this. Nobody wanted this to happen, and it certainly isn't something that you know, that we had put into our forecast or plan. It was a terrible event, one that unfortunately affected the entire world, and it was advantageous that we had the ability to be able to contribute and be that essential business that could help in a time that people were looking for these products. So for us, it has been a time where we're able to kind of adapt our business model, provide some products that are in need, and certainly is going to be in a good position to be able to help fulfill all this demand that, to your point, I think it is a new way of living. It's what people are going to continue to rely on to make sure they're keeping everybody around them and themselves healthy and safe. And it's nice to be able to be a part of that. And we're looking at ways that we can continue to contribute to all these different businesses and communities and healthcare and first responders. All these are the products that we have available and we're able to use to help meet the demand.
You mentioned in the sports world as well, it's very important at a table tennis event or a club, these sanitization efforts and the products that you all produce. We're going to be putting on the U.S. Nationals in December in Las Vegas. I'm highly confident that we'll be using Diamond White products there.
Good.
I'm hopeful that I can talk you actually coming to Mandalay Bay in December to participate perhaps in the U.S. Nationals in some form or fashion. You were telling me that you are probably a closet recreational ping pong player like me, but maybe we can bring you out of the closet and get you out there playing there at Mandalay Bay.
I would love it. I would love the opportunity. I would hate to embarrass the company, but I would love to participate in any way that we can. Again, we feel our partnership is right in line with everything that we're trying to healthy lifestyle, entertaining, bringing good time to both participants and the people that are watching it. So I'd love to participate and hope to be there in December.
Well, Lance Leonard, Chief Executive Officer, Diamond Whites, want to thank you very much for being part of the Pong Prudent interview series. Want to thank you as well and your employees, your entire staff, for all that you're doing for us and continuing to keep your plants open and continue to produce these very important products for us here in the United States and for everybody in the world.
Mark, I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today. And, we've always felt that this is a great partnership and one that we really support, and, love to see the athletes get back out and do what they do, and all the people that enjoy playing recreationally be able to go back to playing and enjoying themselves. And so anything that we can do to help in that effort, that's what we're here for. And do again, really appreciate the relationship. So thank you.
Same to you, Lance. Have a great day, and thank you again.
You bet.